Chino is piloting a colorless deck with Kozilek, the Great Distortion, as his commander. His deck relies on cards like Quicksilver Amulet and Geode Golem to sneak out his big Eldrazi monstrosities. In addition to his scary world-eating creatures, Chino is also relying on the power of some of the best Planeswalkers in the game, Karn Liberated and Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Nan is playing a Graveyard Matters deck with Muldrotha, the Gravetide, as his commander. His deck relies on filling up his graveyard with cards like Stinkweed Imp, Altar of Dementia, Mesmeric Orb, and Deadbringer's Chant. Once his graveyard is full, he relies on Muldrotha and other cards to return permanents to the battlefield.
Void, so I get to scry one.
Ooh, get your scry on.
Yep. And that pass turn.
Okay. Alright, well, I have a super aggressive play. Evolving Wilds, pass.
Oh? Wait.
And on your turn, I'm just going to go find a basic.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm good to draw?
Yeah, it's all you.
Alright.
Just make sure I get the right color, though. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go find an island.
I'm going to pay 2 for Thematic Compass. So
Okay.
it's pay 3 and search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into my hand. And at the beginning of my upkeep or end step, if I control 7 or more lands, I transform this.
And what's the transforms one
Good
do?
question.
Because I can't remember. I remember this card being cool, and I was like, but I just don't remember off the top of my head what the transform version is.
It's just so I can tap it to add colorless mana, just one, and tap it to untap target attacking creature and remove it from combat.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, so I'll do some untaps and some draws. I'm gonna play a forest.
Mm.
And then I'm going to play a Sylvan Scrying, and I'm going to go find a land, and it goes to my hand, and I'll pass turn.
Okay. 3 for a Worn Power Stone. So I just tap and get 2 mana. 2 colorless mana.
That's some good ramp. The land that I got was Mirrored Landscape. Taps for a colorless, and I could pay 2, sack it to find a basic, or 2 basics, and put them onto the battlefield. But that goes to my hand.
I'm going to play Crashing Drawbridge.
Ooh.
So I can tap this, and creatures I control gain haste until end of turn. And I'm going to pass.
Untap, draw. Okay. This is where things get weird. Because I'm still slightly off on the mana I want. So I'm gonna get this Mirrored Landscape. And then I'm gonna play Command Sphere.
Okay.
Add 1 mana of any color that my commander's identity, and then I can also sack it and draw a card. So I now have access to all 3 of my colors, and then I'll pass turn.
All right. Draw. All right, so I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Geode Golem.
Oh no, that's the one that gets your commander, right?
And then I'm gonna, tap this to give this haste and swing for 5.
Ah! Yeah, I think you said it was going to be a quick game, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, I have no blocks. Yeah, uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna, cast a dude.
Oh gosh, big scary.
Um,
coming out.
So I have 4 cards in hand, so I'm gonna draw 3.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
And Pass.
All right, let's see if we can do anything against Big Scary.
The victor damage so strong.
I'm dead, dude. I'm over.
I'm gonna okay, let's see if I can do it the right way. I'm gonna tap these two, and I'm gonna play Lotus Cobra. So it's a landfall. When it land enters the battlefield, I get to add 1 mana of any color. So I'm going to play this Overgrown Tomb tapped, but I'm going to add a black mana to my mana pool. And I'll tap for a blue and a green and hope that you don't have a 3-drop in your hand, because I would like to cast Oko Thief.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter that.
And you gotta play, no!
For 3.
Yeah, uh-huh.
More damage than Vega.
Then I will pass turn.
All right. That thing has Death Touch, right?
No, this is just.
Oh, doesn't?
Nope.
Oh.
Just a 2/1 landfall snake that makes mana.
Okay. I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, I can play something more impactful.
Yeah. Like, Bard.
I'm gonna tap 1 for Soul Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to for 2 and 3, and then tap this. Yeah.
Yep. Go
For
ahead.
search for a basic lane card and put it in my hand.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing for 7.
Uh-huh.
No.
So I have no blocks. So if you hit me one more time with your commander, then you win. Sheesh. So let me see if I can top deck anything that would keep
Oh,
me
that's so pretty.
alive. Untap. Draw.
Stuff, and it's like, what the fuck?
I forgot they had a fresh. I should...
Okay.
First blood don't matter on A-Rams.
Yeah. True. It ain't worth shit.
I'm gonna hold on, let me do math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna see if you have a 5-drop in your hand. I'm gonna attempt to cast Vraska, the Unseen, for 5 mana.
Gotta have fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter that.
Okay. And then I'm gonna pass turn.
You're so low. Kill them all.
Ah, damn it. Ezreal, just start landing some Qs, bud. GGs.
The guy was so live and he turned and attacked a minion.
Take that.
Swing.
I die.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, maybe if I can land Oko, I can disrupt you, turn your commander into an elk for a little bit. Vraska just buys me like a turn because you still get your commander out, and like the commander tax doesn't matter because you had
Right.
your golem, so it just like buys me 1 turn. But the fact, like I missed a land drop there, and I was like, okay, I can't progress my board anymore, so I just have to attempt to land one of these planeswalkers to see if I can do it there. Whew, that golem is like MVP for sure.
Yeah, I know that. It's like the one card that lets me cheat out
Oh my god.
things pretty quick.
Mm.
Well, except that and the amulet, but it's like,
I
yeah.
think like 2 people just flash right there.
Yeah. Like the amulet is like very reliant on what's in your hand, whereas like Geode Golem is just like, I just rely on your commander just being so powerful to refill your hand and counter stuff that it's yeah, MVP.
Yeah. All right. There's dry. Excuse me. I am playing a Bonder's Enclave, tap for a wound, and play Expedition Map,
Oh,
and pass turn.
very nice, very nice. That's a really good one. Okay, untap. I'm gonna play this Twilight Mire. It's a filter land. If I put a green or a black into it, I can get double black, double green, or green and black. So I'm going to use to get a green and a black and play Steve, aka Sakura Tribe Elder. It's a 1/1 snake shaman that I can sack to go find a basic land and put it onto the battlefield.
Oh.
Okay. Then I'm going to pass turn.
My Labyrinth.
You popping your map yet? Doing something else? What you got? What you got? What you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So tap to back this.
All right, when you do that, I'm gonna also pop my guy and go find a island.
So again, hypothetically speaking,
Mm-hmm.
if I had a like something that makes artifacts cheap or cost less to cast,
Yes,
and if something's an artifact creature,
that would also cost less.
that would also
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I mean, you
All right,
can
I'm
see
going-
like I'm just developing my board here. I'm just like playing land. So like if there's stuff that you need to do, never mind. Don't develop your board too. So what are you getting rid of? What are you
Yeah,
imprinting?
that I think I'm getting rid of. I think I'm getting rid of this.
Oh, okay, that's pretty smart. Felwar Stone.
Oh, or stone.
So now all artifacts cost 2 less.
I guess
Yes.
that makes
Yeah.
progress.
All right, you got any to drop down for no cost?
No,
now?
I don't.
I guess you could have done that with the Felwar Stone if you had a different like one to sacrifice, and you would have got Felwar for free. But then it's like if you have better stuff in your hand, there's no point.
Yeah.
Map. Draw.
Did you not get an S?
All right, I'm gonna do Yavimaya Coast. Taps for colorless, or I can pay a life to get a green or a blue. So here's let's do something now. I think I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tap for 4 mana. I'm gonna get a green and a black off of that. I'm gonna play Gerard's Orders from
Nope.
Return to Ravnica. I'm gonna search my library for 2 creature cards, reveal them, put one into my hand and the other into my graveyard.
Who?
But I'm not done yet because I'm gonna do some dumb stuff. A Predator, a 6/6 with Swamp Walk, and at the beginning
Ooh.
of my upkeep, I return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, great.
And at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the other creature. I'm gonna get is Stinkweed Imp. It's a 1/2, essentially Death Touch dredge creature. So I can choose not to draw if this is in my graveyard and mill 5 cards and put it back into my hand.
Oh, okay.
So one of these is going to my hand, and one's going to my graveyard. So I'm going to have Stinkweed Imp go to my hand,
Okay.
and the Whispering one go to my graveyard.
Word.
Then I'm going to pay 2 mana, 1
Oh.
black, 1 blue, and I'm going to reanimate this from my graveyard.
Oh.
It gets -1/-0, so it's a 5/6 with Swamp Walk and making you sacrifice creatures and me returning my creatures from my graveyard.
Oh.
It doesn't have haste, so I will then pass turn. I had to do something before you exiled my graveyard.
Oof.
So it's beginning of your upkeep. You have no creatures, but you would sacrifice a creature if you had
Yeah.
one.
And also, I realized I shuffled my commander into my deck. So it's
Is it a different sleeve?
no.
See, this is why.
Yeah, I
All right.
I need to do that.
No.
Anyway, drawing.
It's like if you were going to cast your commander, you can just shuffle and find him.
Yeah.
Like I'm not worried about it.
So how many creatures are in your graveyard?
I have
And when do you return?
I have one creature in my graveyard, and I return it during my upkeep. And the creature I have is Sakura Tribelder. That lets me, sacrifice it to go find a basic land.
Okay. I need.
Whatever you want. Just go AP. Fuck it.
I'm gonna tap 3
One shot blitz is funny.
for Gilded Lotus,
Mm-hmm.
and then tap that for 3 for Forsaken Monument,
Nice.
and then I'm done because I can't do anything.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna do something on my upkeep. So untap,
Jesus. What happened?
upkeep. While the trigger's on the stack for me to return a creature, I'm gonna spend some mana. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh right, it goes untap then up. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. I'm going to play this weird card that's going to be weird to do over spell table, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to reveal 5 cards, and you're going to separate them into 2 piles, or I'm going to separate them into 2 piles, and you pick which one goes to my hand and which one goes to my graveyard.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's just move everything else out of the way for a second, just so we don't do any distracting stuff. Okay, we'll do it like this.
So what are?
All right, so I have Greed, which is an enchantment. It costs 4. Pay 1 black and 2 life and draw a card.
Okay.
There's a swamp. And then I have my Predator here. It's a 2/3 flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment. This other pile has Woodland Cemetery. And then my Noxious Gearhulk, which is 5/4 menace. When it enters the battlefield, destroy another target creature. And then I gain life equal to the toughness of that creature.
Okay.
So you pick which one goes to my hand, which one goes to my graveyard.
Neither? The 2 to your graveyard.
2 to the graveyard, okay? And
I
these go to my hand.
Time to wife. This can't come to grab
I
that.
need my artifacts.
Right. All right. So that's going to trigger. I'm going to return my Sakura Tribe Elder.
Okay.
So that's upkeep. And now I'm going to draw for turn.
No, she fled. Did you see that? Her
I'm going to
Uber.
play a swamp for my land. I'm going to sacrifice this Tribe Elder and go find another land at an island. And that enters tapped. I'm going to move to combat and attack you for 5.
Ouch.
And then I'm going to pass turn.
Right. So are you tapped out?
I have 1 swamp.
Okay.
But yes, pretty much.
All right. So draw. All right. Claim a lion, and
Steal a penta?
so this is 4 mana now.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6.
What a scumbag, dude.
7, 8. And I'm gonna play Karn Liberate.
No, don't do that.
5, 1, Loading, right?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna -3 your dude.
Yep, you have exiled my lovely predator.
So again, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, and I heal for 2, right?
Yes, because it's a colorless spell, right?
Yeah.
So-
Does a Planeswalker loyalty count as an activated ability?
It does.
Does.
It does.
I'm gonna use the 1 and then use for rings of
Rings of Bright Hearth.
Bright Hearth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and heal for
That's scary.
I don't know.
Do some untaps. And draw. Alright, first things first. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play my commander.
Ooh, okay.
I'm then going to play my land for turn, and I'm going to get this woodland cemetery from my graveyard. That counts as my land. I'm going to... Tap 2 mana. Cast an enchantment for my graveyard. So I'm going to cast Animate Dead. So I'm going to be choosing a creature for my graveyard, put it onto the battlefield.
When? Just when it comes into.
Yeah, when the enchantment enters the battlefield,
Okay.
I get to do that. So I'm going to get this Noxious Gearhulk back. You have no creatures, so his ETB effect doesn't really matter. But he is now a 4/4 with Menace.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap for a green, and I'm going to play this Vessel. So it's another enchantment. I can sack it and reveal the top 4 cards of my library, put an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker into my hand. Basically, I get to put anything into my hand that's not an instant or sorcery, and put the rest into my graveyard. Costs 2 to sacrifice it. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, lots of development is what my deck does. And then it just like,
Yeah.
Now I'm going to play with my graveyard, and then I'm going to develop some more. And then I'm going to play with my graveyard, and then I'm going to develop some more.
So, how many cards do you have in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you trying to like exile a bunch of cards from my hand like a bully?
Maybe?
Okay.
I'm gonna do basically +8.
Yeah, and get 2 cards out of me, huh?
Yeah, and then tap
I think.
this. Yeah, 1.
So this is where we make a mistake, where
So
we
it was
don't
3, now he's at
use
11.
Rings of Bright Hearth and Karn correctly, because Karn should not be getting extra loyalty counters. You basically get 2 triggers off of the exiling card from his hand. So I would lose 2 cards still, but his loyalty would only go up by 4, not going up by 8.
Okay.
And Ornithopter of Paradise.
Ah, boo.
Oh,
Okay.
no. I'm not gonna give you something good when you restart the game. Yeah, that's scary. I gotta get something out there to deal with that.
So what is the Hulk thing that
He is a 4/4 menace that when he enters the battlefield, destroy another creature. And if that creature is destroyed this way, I gain life equal to its toughness. But it's a May ability, and I chose not to target anything because the only other thing was my commander. So I was like, I ain't killing my commander. So it's just a 4/4 with menace.
and what's in your graveyard?
I have a Sakura Tribe Elder, an instant, and a sorcery. So these I cannot cast. I can
Okay, so
only
it's just
cast
that dude.
only permanents.
this for 2 to play Thematic Compass.
Nice. That's the one to search for lands and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. How much mana do you have untapped? A lot?
1, 2, 4.
Or sorry, how much mana can you produce? I guess is a better way to
Oh, yeah,
phrase that, because your things are a little bit weird.
8.
8 mana. Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I'm gonna play this Llanowar Waste as my land for turn. It's just like the Yavimaya Coast, taps for colorless, or I can pay life, and this time I would get black or green. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to attempt to play Vraska the Unseen.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I do nothing.
The ability that matters is I can -3
no.
and just destroy a non-land permanent.
No. No, that's
Yeah.
no. Written wrong.
Yeah. So I think the better, like, you have a lot of stuff on here, and I think the better play is just to get rid of Karn, because like even if I attack, Karn still sticks around, and you just like get 2 more cards out of my hand with Ring and just like build him back up. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna -3, so she's down to 2 loyalty, and I'm going to attempt to target your Karn to destroy it. Yes. And then
You're a monster.
you're a monster. I'm going to pay 3 mana,
Shit.
3, and get my artifact destroyer. Then I would like to move to combat and come at you for 10.
Ooh. Um.
Said Malphite.
Go 4 and then tap this to remove.
My 6.
Yeah.
Okay. She'll take 4.
4. Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right. Heart of the cards.
I mean, you got a lot of your setup.
I know. I just can't. Ugh.
You just need a good payout.
7, 8.
OP and really good.
9,
Just like
10.
that is not like
She's really good at rolls.
Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
No. You really want to do that one.
Poke the shit out of people.
So I'm gonna KS
And then Lake
that,
Kozilek.
fast so easily.
and then draw 4 cards. I have 3
if they
in
had,
hand.
like a
Okay.
Nidalee or like so much range that I felt like I couldn't
The
walk
range is
forward.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait, I can cast Mind Stone for free.
Yes, you can. Off your anvil.
Like 1 short of like everything I want to do.
Whew. All right. So, so what you're saying is there's a chance that I get 1 more turn. Got it.
I'm gonna tap this
Oh shit, Diane's got a season 3
for 2.
thing too.
Play Cloud Key.
Okay. Remind me what Cloud Key does.
So as it comes into the battlefield, choose artifact, creature, enchantment, instant, or sorcery, and whatever I choose costs 1 less.
Quick
Okay.
Ben
So
Vaughn's
you're
stream.
choosing.
I have
Enchantment, right?
Literally trying every the Chino
yeah.
Starbucks. The table is just nothing.
No. What are you really choosing? You choosing artifacts here?
I kind of think I need the orb this game.
Creature, I guess. You could choose creature right now. Yeah, you can. Artifact, creature, enchantment, instant, sorcery.
Yeah. I think creature.
I thought you
Okay,
said,
so
oh,
creatures
yeah,
cost 1 less, artifacts cost 2 less. If you play an artifact creature, it costs 3 less. Okay, so on your end step, I'm going to pay 2 and sack my vessel.
Wait,
here.
why? Okay.
So I'm gonna reveal top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get to pick. Well, since none of them are instant or sorceries, I can just pick one of them, and it goes to my hand. The other goes to my graveyard. So
Okay.
I'm gonna pick this lovely creature. It's Rampaging Balos. It's a 6/6 with trample, and whenever I play a land, I make a 4/4 beast and put it on the battlefield.
Oh.
And then these lovely lands go to my graveyard. So untap. Upkeep, draw. All right, that's cool. All right, first things first, I'm going to uptick Vraska.
Mm-hmm.
So now, until my next turn, if a creature deals combat damage to Vraska, we destroy that creature.
Oh.
Let's see what kind of mana you're working with here. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like to attempt to play Rampaging Balos for 6 mana.
Yep.
Yep, it resolves. Is that what I heard?
It does.
Okay. I'm gonna start by playing my land for turn off of my commander.
I don't know, but he flashed the.
And I'm gonna play Watery Grave, and I'm gonna lose 2 life. So I'm gonna make a 4/4 beast. Here's my 4/4 beast. 2 and play Life from the Loam. I'm gonna pick. It costs 2 mana, and I'm gonna pick up to 3 lands from my graveyard and add them to my hand.
What? Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pick 3 lands. They're now in my hand. I cannot play more than 1 land a turn, so I don't have to worry about that. I have to worry about your 12/12 with Menace, though. So first things first, let's move to combat.
Okay.
And
My body's ready.
Yep, I'm gonna come at you with this 2/3 flyer.
Mm-hmm.
And when it deals combat damage to you, I get to destroy an artifact or enchantment.
Oop. Okay.
So you'll take 2.
2.
And I'll get rid of your Forsaken Monument.
No.
Since that seems to be the biggest enabler for what your deck is trying to do right now.
All right. So I'm gonna do. That's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Malcolm.
For Skittering Invasion. I put 5 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creatures that I can sack for 1 mana.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Ah.
The Swarm.
I think that killed me.
Shutting down your mana acceleration?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I was like. With how much like broken stuff you were doing those last couple turns, I was like, I have to, or I'm like screwed.
Yeah.
And this is where that like 1-on-1 differs from like a 4-player commander game, right? Because like if this was the case where it's like I just destroyed your big thing, you're now crippled a bit. Yeah, you have your commander, but clearly my board state is looking much scarier than yours, and you could easily like get someone to help you to be like, all right, we gotta take Nan down a peg or 2.
I'm gonna swing. Well,
Okay.
nothing has death touch, right?
It was me.
Nothing has death touch now.
But Vraska, if I deal damage to that, that kills me, or that kills this dude.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so I have to block with 2 creatures, so I'm gonna block with my Gear Hulk and my Sakura Tribe Elder.
Okay.
Before damage, I'm gonna just sack this Tribe Elder so I can go get a land.
Okay.
So they'll all die anyway, and I'll just get a forest tapped, and then make another beast. Going to untap. I'm gonna do this dredge thing. So I have this Life of the Loam in my graveyard. So I'm going to return this to my hand, and I'm gonna mill the top 3 cards in my library to do that.
Okay.
And that counts as me drawing this turn. So I'm gonna mill.
Oh, it does?
Yep. Mill this and mill this.
Wait, why?
So that's how the dredge mechanic works. So here I put it. So I think you can just select it. Hi, Sophie. Yes. Let me do it this way. Life of the Loam. Can you target it now so you can pull it up?
Oh, Life from the Loam?
Yeah. So the dredge, if you would draw, instead put whatever the number is. So in this case, it's 3. So I put 3 cards at the top of my library in there. So there's a couple of dredge things that basically just say, I don't care about drawing. I care about putting things to my graveyard because my commander lets me play from my graveyard.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to play this Alchemist Refuge, which I could pay 2 mana and could cast non-land cards as though they had flash. I make another beast. I'm gonna uptick Vraska. So if she took damage, it would kill the creature that killed it. I'm gonna pay 2 and blow up this vessel to reveal 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get this Zuran orb. It says sack a land and gain 2 life. The rest go to my graveyard. Actually, no, I'll do it this way. I'll put Zuran orb in my graveyard and get a Chromatic Lantern. I lied.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 3 mana to play Chromatic Lantern.
All right.
I'm gonna use Muldrotha to cast my Zuran orb from my graveyard for 0. So
Okay.
sack a land and gain 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to attempt to play Titania, the Protector of Argath, for 5 mana. Because I know you've got Kozilek right now, so you might have a 5-drop.
I do not.
Okay. So she says when she enters the battlefield, return target land from my graveyard to the battlefield. And whenever land I control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, I create a 5/3 green elemental creature. So I only have 1 land, so I'm going to return this breeding pool. Tapped. But because of the landfall, I'm going to make another 4/4 beast.
Good God.
Yeah. All the synergies. So now we're going to move to combat.
Okay. I take a lot.
Yeah, so I'm going to do... Alright. 22 damage coming at you.
And, all right.
For my last 3 mana, I'm going to play this Stinkweed Imp, which is just a 1/2 Death Touch creature.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn with my crazy board state.
All right. Let's. I'm
gonna destroy
Oh,
your
right.
Rings of Brighthearth.
No.
Yeah, off the Predator.
Olaf sucks in Aaron.
I probably should destroy like one of your mana rocks, but like I don't know, some of your stuff can be weird, so I figured just like rings can just do crazy broken stuff sometimes. So I'm just like let's just get rid of the crazy stuff first.
All right, can I draw now?
Yeah, get him. Let's see what you got.
God damn it. How much mana do you have?
I have one off of my lantern.
Oh, all right, 3,
Mhm.
4.
Alright, I'm gonna go shield though. How about that?
Oh, you've got all those to sacrifice. I forgot.
5, 6, 7, so that's 3.
Okay.
I just
8.
feel like it never does anything on the feet.
Play Ugin.
Am I just losing my whole battlefield here?
Yeah, what's your highest mana cost?
6.
All right, so mine is 6.
And it exiles it? How does it do it?
Yeah,
I can't
exile.
remember.
Then
Coming at me for 12.
12.
I have no way to block that. So I will take 12.
Yeah, and I'm done.
Okay, let's hope for a miracle here. Draw. First things first, I'm going to play my commander for 8 mana.
Oh, go away. Wait, what's in your... You still have a graveyard?
I do.
I can't move. Like, I can't even get out.
I have
What?
like a lot of stuff in here. Creatures and
Like, if I did,
artifacts.
all right, so I'm gonna-
enchantments and everything, yeah.
I'm going to pay 2 and sack this to exile all cards from all graveyards.
Yeah, let me see if I have a way to deal with that.
So does this go into my graveyard?
Yes, that will go
Okay,
to
so
the
this is...
graveyard.
This goes here, but everything else is gone.
Alright, so if I do it... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I had 8 mana. I've got... So... Yeah, did anything save me here?
She already have that.
Okay, I think I have to do this. I have to... Alright, so I'm going to respond to you doing that. I'm going to pay 2 mana. And I can cast non-land cards as though they had flash this turn.
Oh, right.
So, I'm going to tap 2. Let's go here. And I'm going to cast this Animate Dead from my graveyard.
Okay.
And I will target this Noxious Gearhulk. Let me do it this way. So then everything gets exiled. So I lose
How much
all-
is that mana cost? Sorry, the thing that you
It
tried.
costs 2 mana.
Damn it. Okay.
But I lose my whole graveyard. And so when Noxious Gearhulk enters the battlefield, I'm going to target Kozilek to destroy it, and I will gain life equal to its toughness.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Okay.
This for 2, play an enchantment that says sack it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Do you have anything over there that I care about?
Wait, can you see everything? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sack this seal and blow up your Gilded Lotus.
No.
Yeah. Oop, punching my mic.
I'm gonna pay 1 for Worn Power Stone that comes into field tap.
It does. Doesn't Worn Power Stone cost 2?
It's not. I'm
It's-
just not having a good day, dude. Let me tell you.
It costs 2 less, and it's
Oh,
3.
it costs 3. Oh, for some reason I thought it cost 2. All right, never mind.
Then I'm gonna pay 2 for the Quicksilver,
Nice. Okay, that's pretty
and
good.
I'm done. I think I'm dead.
Kilios, nice.
Then I'm done.
We'll never know what he does.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna return Life in the Loam from my graveyard, and I'm gonna dredge 3. So put a forest, I'm gonna put a swamp, and I'm gonna put a signet into my graveyard. All things that I don't really care about.
I accidentally walked back into the card. and it popped
I
my
would
shit,
like
though.
to cast Life from the Loam to return
Damn, I was trying to die to the fucking Lasan.
these 2 lands from my graveyard.
Okay.
Tried to get in where he can save you.
I'll play this swamp. And then I will cast this signet from my graveyard for 2 mana. Then I would like to cast this seal from my graveyard for 2 mana. So I've cast an artifact and enchantment. I would like to blow up your anvil.
Boo. So this card, the card that I exiled, that doesn't go to graveyard. That remains exiled?
Remains exiled, yes.
Okay.
And then I will move to combat.
Okay.
Come at you for 10. 1 has menace, and 1 is my commander.
So that's 3, 4, and then remove your commander from combat.
Okay.
Somebody.
And then you'll
Sorry,
take
I should
4
regen.
menace.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Sorry, I take 4, you said?
Yes.
Layton was just.
A 11.
I'll play all the way zoomed in for the rest of the round.
Check me, though, because it's 3.
What?
You
Play
see,
all
oh,
the
wait.
way zoomed in.
So
Oh,
3,
no, you're dead. Oh,
4, 5,
should've killed you.
6,
No balls.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Uh-oh.
For Ulamog.
Yep. Indestructible.
Yeah.
Annihilator 4.
Dude, I literally
When you cast
And-
this spell, destroy a permanent.
I can't move. Like, for the
Okay.
entire
Can't move?
combat.
I can't get close. It just.
What you destroying there?
I don't know, because you can just get everything back.
I mean, killing my commander here takes me off of 10 mana next turn.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that.
10? Like, because if you kill either the enchantment or the creature, I just bring him back next turn for 2 mana.
Yeah.
So, like, that's not worth it. But, like, forcing me to spend 10 mana to get my commander back.
Yeah.
It's a big... Because otherwise, like, I just have mana rocks. And this makes
Oh,
me
wait.
sack land, so...
Galio is way too long.
I'm sorry. I forgot I have this cloud key for creatures, so I still have 1
Oh, yeah, you got one left.
left.
Perfect. Alright, so my commander dies. Now costs 10.
It's a fun game.
Untap.
Now it's destined.
I'm gonna dredge Life of the Loam again.
I'm pretty sure I was like plus
So 1,
I was like plus
2,
250 at some point.
3. Ooh, that one's nice. Okay. Then I'm going to
Oh, I don't
play
this. I thought you
a
just-
land for turn.
I have a reroll too, though.
No, I'll play this shit again.
So we're gonna do
Chance.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna spend 10 mana.
How much land do you have?
I have a lot of land. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
'Cause if there was Victor,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Jeez.
And then I got 3 mana rocks. So I'm gonna cast my commander.
Do I have?
I'm gonna spend 2, 3,
But it doesn't matter.
4, 5. I'm gonna spend 5 mana to cast a creature from my graveyard off of Muldrotha. I'm gonna cast Shriek Maw. So when it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. Oh no! Your thing's indestructible. I'm gonna kill your Scion.
No.
And, Then I'm gonna
Do you have any rerolls?
tap 2 mana
All good if you don't.
I was like, there's a bunch of
and get the seal back,
There.
Ow!
and I'll destroy your thing that makes 3 mana.
The Hedron?
Yeah, the Hedron.
Ugh.
Do you get a reroll?
Um,
Go ahead. Oh, yeah, I'll play roll. I got it.
Uh-oh.
then I'm gonna attack you for 4 menace.
Rude. I've won!
I'm
I
a
live!
bastard. This is where you like top deck all his dust or something, and then just like.
I don't have enough mana to cast it, I don't think.
No, you should
Do
have
I?
7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, I
7.
do.
You have Xaxes.
Come on! Ew, that's not... Mm-mm. Man, I would have lived if you didn't destroy that. Ah!
Mm-hmm. I mean, the fact that it's taken me this long to try to kill you and you keep coming back is just like a testament to how powerful your deck is. Like,
I'm gonna do 7. No. To scour it from existence.
oh no,
Uh,
that exiles.
Yeah, your commander.
Okay, so he costs 12.
But then I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah, because the menace.
Yeah. Wait!
Oh.
What does that seal destroy?
Artifacts or enchantments.
God damn it. Okay, never mind. I'm still dead. So I had that in hand, but
Oh, that would have been good. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I've had that since the beginning. But it's like every time
I have so many ways to like kill.
you constantly have
Stuff,
ways to
yeah.
blow it up. It's like God. And holy hell, I didn't draw any. I drew 5. No, that doesn't count. I drew 5 land.
Yeah,
That
but
whole
even though you drew 5 lands, you still made like an insane amount of mana off of all your
Ugh.
artifacts. Like if I didn't kill, and I was killing them all constantly, and you were still like, well, you know what? I don't need mana. Here's Ulamog. It's like what? That thing cost 11. You exiled 17 cards that game. Well, 18 if you count my commander there with that last thing. So. Thanks for tuning in and watching, guys. NanMan here. I just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out about all the other great content that is on all the channels that I've been producing. So if you guys are watching Magic related stuff, you know that on Modern Magic Mondays YouTube channel, we do have, of course, Modern content. We've got Commander content and Cube content. There's also a podcast that kind of highlights different stuff that I'm doing in that scene, as well as kind of just other gaming related stuff. And that is, of course, NanMan's Nerd Corner. You can see that wherever podcasts are found. Of course, on my original gaming channel for YouTube, youtube.com/NanMan. You can be able to see video game stuff. There's Sea of Thieves content, Minecraft, lots of StarCraft stuff. There's a history, a look back at StarCraft 2 that kind of goes through the history of the start of esports, pretty much the explosion from 2010. So you guys can check out that sort of content. If you're liking this sort of stuff, you guys can also show additional support over on the Patreon. Of course, that is patreon.com/TheRealNanMan. Twitter is the same sort of deal, @TheRealNanMan. You guys can, of course, find all the links to all the content and all the stuff that I'm doing down below. But the best way to show those supports, guys, is to hit those subscribes, the follows, all that kind of good stuff. Spread the word. Let people know about all the cool stuff that I've got going on here. But thanks for tuning in and watching, guys. And I'll see you guys next game.